Ancient.
It's all down to Ancient, the deciding map. Dallas, you wanted it. Well, you've got it now. Cloud9 taking on big. Final map of the semifinals.
That set the story perfectly. What we have to expect, which individuals we need to step up. But it all comes down to just one single map, and a pistol begins with Big charging towards the A site.
And Hobbit heard footsteps. Hobbit heard all the information already. Everyone's calling over. This is a timer for Big. They need to hit this, and they need to hit it hard. Hobbit's going to slow things down. First headshot is his. Exile. Oh, he's next. Him and Hobbit are doing all the work. No access. Cloud9's got the pistol.
Access denied. Big will not be finding the first of play, and that gives Cloud9 an opportunity for a good start. You're starting on the CT side of Ancient.
Oh yeah, you are.
This is a different beast. When you start on the CT side of Ancient, you're at a significant advantage.
And all the players have talked about it. If you go back to the major and how CT sided some of the games were there, it was just what a disadvantage it is. What a feeling it is to have to go up against such a strong CT meta at the moment. We'll see if Big can overcome it, because they've surprised us previously. They surprised us on Overpass with the kind of performance there. Again, the desk mentioned that as well. Crimbo with that incredible performance, dropping off a steep cliff in map number 2. They'll need him back.
And Maui was mentioning how Crimbo's role on this map is important. He needs to recover. He needs to redeem himself after that initial performance, or rather on Dust 2. But this is a timeout in a way being taken for Big. Skills getting up onto the boost, all right. Just drawing out the times. You use this as a little timeout.
We call it the French timeout.
Yeah, the French timeout.
Everyone call it pause.
Just take a nice little breather here on this finish. But it was interesting to read about tabseN's thoughts coming into this, how he doesn't really care who's in front of him. He just wants to become a champion here at the Intel Extreme Masters. And while it's quite a difficult path ahead of him now.
You know, if there's anyone I would actually fully believe that statement, it would be someone like tabseN, who's just had opportunities to go elsewhere throughout the scene over the years at different points throughout his career, and just always wanted to remain with Big, always wanted to remain with the German organization. Very, very admirable, and still looking to get a trophy into the trophy case. 1-0. Unarmored Glocks moving across the map. interz is going to love this. He's going to be happy about it. Shiro's not.
Just one thing, traded out straight away. The rest of his teammates cleaning up, and as long as they can pick up the M4, they'll be happy enough, and they will get it. A lot of money picked up in those MP9s.
Yeah, a lot of it. Nice crossfire setup, and Big's gonna buy out of this round. Yeah, you're not breaking that one up. Good shots on Shiro with the M4 just to get that kill, but you're not ever breaking up that crossfire without utility. 5 AKs across the board for Big. First gun round is underway. interz still on the MP9.
Crimbo. Now he pointed out he's going to be trying to take that mid control for Big. It's such an important position to have to go and get. This time held back by utility. Big just making their way slowly towards the B lane, and bottom of the B ram. nafany starting to drop back to try and defend this.
Oh, they're going to go right through the smoke, though. This is going to be quick off contact off this utility. They're going to be up before Cloud9 even realizes it.
They're in such a good position. They're ahead of the curve, but nafany's done well. He's got the cover here as well. He's got an absolutely powerful position, and his teammates will crush Big as they try and enter this B site. tabseN will rattle away and get at least one pick. A lot more needed, and unfortunately for tabseN, that ain't going to happen. Cloud9, that's a strong round.
Yeah, I cannot actually believe that that was such a strong defense the way it was. Big actually had a couple steps on him. You can see nafany's even surprised when he turns that corner and he realizes they're already encroaching upon his position. interz just tucking into the pillar as close as possible to stay alive with 2 HP. 3-0 Cloud9.
Much resistance expected here for Big. Cloud9 should be taking another clean one. Just trying to get up into the B lane on Big. Let's also go into close position of Jaguar. Utility will go through from Cloud9, but just using the range here. You don't want to get caught in any of these positions in the cave area.
Yeah, all the positions they're playing have an escape route. They're all ready to go. Now, Big has found or seen that there's 2 players here. They're going to boost one up on top of the boxes, but the rest of the Big forces Rotating right back around the Jaguar, so no one can come up that ramp. There's no access, and even Hobbit is rotated over to close the gap in the defense. But no stress right now for Cloud9, 5-on-3.
Flash goes in towards Cave, holds them back for the time being. Big just want a bomb plant here. They want to try and break through and get the bomb down, but the issue is you've got a trifecta of death inside of the site right now. That's a good way of breaking up that triangle to become a line.
All right, Crimbo. Some spam coming through. They might actually have heard the sound cue. Go back for it. interz tagged up. They might be able to get that bomb plant after all.
He's so damn low. interz is barely walking. His teammate's still here causing problems though, and didn't finish off the shots onto interz. They didn't get the chance. They didn't get through. And Cloud9 on 4 on the board. Another good start for them. They had a good start over on Dust 2 in terms of the rounds picked up, but this is much more convincing than the start they had on Dust 2.
And Cloud9 has a lot of money. They've only lost 1 player in each of the last 3 rounds, so they've built it up. So now I kind of question how much do they want to get aggressive in this round. You can start using that deep utility over outside the B-bomb site to block off those double doors. You can do deep nades down middle if you want to push and get aggressive. They have everything available to them, and I want to see the philosophy they're going to start this map with.
Utility being deployed early just to garner some control. interz actually just took a Molotov to the head, so I would have heard how close he was in towards Jaguar. He has got his teammate alongside of him though to bolster this, so the double setup, this could be difficult. If Big decide they want to commit to clearing out this area, they're going to have to deal with the double setup of players on the inside.
Well, they only have 1 Molotov, and that's on tabseN. He's at the other side of the map, so they have no Molotov to clear out interz and nafany from this position. It's just going to be going in dry. There's the first and the second. They never expected it. nafany lies in wait. He's got a smoke to deny access and cover his retreat. CSGO goes for a timing, but it's not there.
Holds down middle, holds down the fort, but there's a second player coming, and aXL swiftly replies. The 3v2 is still favoring the side of Cloud9. Look how far away the bomb is for CSGO.
Oh, that spot is huge. That's everything for aXL, and even just holding the line. tabseN down to 4 HP. He wants no more fight. The bomb has been rotating around to join up with him, but CSGO even stopped in his tracks to drop a smoke. How do you get into this?
I don't know if you do, especially with that kill from aXL. It can turn and dish out more. Luckily for CSGO, there wasn't enough ammo left in the rifle of aXL, and he's going to go to Shiro instead.
Free op to Shiro as well.
Thank you very much for that.
Yeah, we'll take it all day.
And a timeout having to come in for Big. 5 lost in a row. And we talk about the CT side, how one-sided it can be when you get to Ancient. You can't let it get out of hand too quickly. You gotta try and post some rounds in the first few here.
I don't know, this is pretty out of hand already. There's 5 kills total combined on the big team, and yeah, we're only 5 rounds in, but I mean, you're looking at a world where against Cloud9, you're gonna have to rattle off 2 or 3 wins before that money ever disappears, before you get any kind of a reprieve. What a start to the map for Cloud9.
For Big, it's all about just figuring out how can we get the first on the board.
Yeah, take that first step. It's always the hardest.
Well, Tech9s are going to be coming out. They're going to be going for the half investment. Now, you will see sometimes in these kind of rounds, you'll see the fast mid plays trying to get in towards Donut. They're an option. There might be a little bit of speed behind this one for Big. Towards B they go this time.
Well, I think Cloud9's in the same wavelength that you are, Dinko, because they've got 3 players to start at the B-bomb site as well, not just the 2 they normally have. Oh, flashbang interz. Fortunate to get that, and the Molotov slows down any follow-up presence.
Cloud9 stifle. Initial aggression, take the sting out of the play. Crimbo spotted towards Cubby and taken out by Hobbit. No problem there. Cloud9 just keep adding players to the tally. And now, well, looks like extermination in the cave. Just one player left, faveN fighting back, but eventually he should be dealt with too. Tech9 will rattle away, be pesky for a moment. Just a matter of time before the shots connect. Lethality is met. Well, he's stuck behind the box.
I don't even think he knows what he's doing at this point. He's just like, well,
everything.
I'm just trying something. We'll see if it works. He wants the gun, but he can't find it. I think Fella must have fallen on the other side of the box. 6-0 for Cloud9.
It's all about getting the buy here for Big, though. The half investment to save as much as they could for this. If you don't pick this up, we're getting into real rough territory.
Yeah, this starts looking very, very grim for Big. They have everything they want here. Up in the hands of CSGO, full kits of utility across the board. Nothing too strange either out of Cloud9. They've been playing a pretty standard game, and it's been working. There's the first piece of aggression, and it's punished. Very important for CSGO to find that kill.
Axel deep towards main. He's got a lot of control here, Axel. A lot of information can be picked out for him, but big maintain, mid control for the time being. I'm happy with the map control they've established very early. And they haven't been able to get too often, especially in the early round. But if they try and go through Donut, they're going to have to go through Shiro.
And if they try and go through the main choke point, they're going to have to go through Exile. Strong defense setup. It's all down to timing. Oh, and he's got it right, but what a duck under the shot. Now Shiro, everything to do. He's hanging out, looking for just the first shot, looking at first information. He's got it on the jump. There's a second player coming. He wheels around Temple. He's not ready for anything else. tabseN, he delivers, as he did on Dust 2. The impact frags from tabseN open up the bomb site. And this will be the first round on the board for Big.
It starts that successful mid-take as well, very early on. Shiro, I thought, was going to be able to cause a couple of problems towards the late round, but not in an awkward position. That's important. Big have the first they've been searching for a very long time. They need to keep everybody up here as well. And they will. 4 players stay up. Money can start to build. But the problem, as you pointed out just moments ago, Moses, is the fact that Cloud9 have so much money, they can just buy again.
Yeah, it's going to take multiple victories like this to grind it down. But this is at least a good first start. A lot of players for Big surviving. However, there's a new X factor in things. Cloud9 switch up the look of their defense. Double up, one on Exile, one on Shiro. They could put those in other sides of the map. Exile going to chuck out some utility for his teammates. Rotate over to A, get a deep angle. Oh, nafany and interz, here we go as well. Aggression as they push down. Full control of the lane outside of the B bomb site. That'll probably make Big feel a little nervous. What a blind flick.
Axel, the second shot comes out as well. Finally put in the ground by tabseN, but it's a strong hold so far. Not the primary AWP, but can certainly wield it to great effect. Almost devastating effect for Big. tabseN looks around the corner. Needs to fight to go his way, and it won't. That's the bomb now loose, and Hobbit unleashed. Another kill found, this time onto Crimbo. faveN with a quick switch to the AWP. Forces the life out of Hobbit. Plenty more needed from this position. The ball nowhere near him. Hobbit has done everything he needed to with that pick. So faveN's trying to just leave away with the AWP. And Axel, so quick.
Yeah, so quick. He used his smoke for his teammates as well towards the B bomb site to start the round. So if he had had that, he might not have been forced into a jump up over the box. Regardless, another round Big really had no chance in. Maybe a small moment where they might have been able to turn it, but Hobbit shut that down. Hobbit's been incredible in this series. First 2 maps, 51 and 37. As always for this team, just reliable. Keeping them grounded.
The experience him in the side.
The one thing the rest of the players were missing, and Hobbit's got it in spades.
It's no coincidence that his addition resulted in an immediate upward trajectory to a world contender. Sure, on the online era, it has been a process to get them into position. And even here,
stranger to that process either. He had the same thing joining Gambit, made them much, much more dangerous, but still took a while for them to build up into the major winning team that they became back in Krakow. Good double kill from Hobbit, holding on. 7-1.
They have another opportunity. It is difficult to find consistent success to string rounds together here on the T side of Ancient, but you've got to find a few. You have to squeeze out as many as you can to stay competitive here on this final map. You do not want to be going out of the competition today feeling like you could have done better. Feeling like just a few more rounds on the T side could have kept you in this one. I want to leave everything out here. And they're going back to Axel again. It's been good so far. He passed the test of flying colors rounds ago. Will he do it again?
They're quiet on the map. Deep smoke is going to deny vision. Exile looks above it. Meanwhile, the rest of his team, Cloud9 pushing down the ramp. It looked like Big actually wanted to fall back and go somewhere else, but that option is no longer with them. Now it's all on Exile. They got to go through him.
Axel, can he hold? Can he play under the pressure? The first kill is his. He's just buying time, but finally, Big will cut through him and give space over towards the T side to commit to the bomb plant. But look how quick nafany's trying to hunt back through. He will be caught without a single kill, so Big maintain their advantage. But another missed shot from CSGO. He follows up and misses again. And that might just give them a shot. Crimbo, AWP is good, but look at this. interz has slipped away through, and the bomb isn't really planted for Crimbo in this position. interz knows he can stick it. Crimbo goes around. No. Crimbo's not going for it, and interz just sticks the defuse. That's gotta feel like a missed opportunity. Big had a chance, but it slips through their fingers. And straight away, they go to the timeout.
It's so hard to make that play when you're Crimbo. You're so low. He's got plenty of time in the bomb timer to tap it. Ice cold defuse. These misses right here. CSGO even steps up into the next battle. That's one narrowly off as well. Shiro takes his time and nabs it. Huge lead, 7-round lead for Cloud9. Thankfully, between the plant and the losing bonus, Big has plenty of money to try again.
Get a couple of opportunities, but that's gonna feel like a missed one.
He was frustrated there, nafany. I think he got distracted by the AWPer in the background. He wanted to go for the planter, and that would have been a free kill, but sliding out, just had too many targets to pick from.
Yeah, the difficult thing there for the likes of Big is the fact that the commitment, how quickly they close down the space on the Cloud9 side. You didn't have enough time to get off the plant. Once you put the plant down, you can't get back into the post plant. You're immediately thrust into a fight. You're not going to be coordinated in those positions. You're going to be under a lot of tension. And obviously, with CSGO missing a few crucial shots, it can't really afford to happen at this point in the competition.
Back-to-back timeouts from these teams. Groove making sure Cloud9 stays focused. It's been a long route to get here, not just at IEM Dallas, but over the past year. Cloud9's had to go through the world #1 phase, the major winners. They've had another obstacle thrown up here in the semifinals against Big, losing the first map their pick. And they're here rising to the occasion on the deciding map.
Bombarding Crimbo yet again. Look how quick this is from Shiro. Right into the battle, and right away with the first kill. Cloud9 are not going to get a faster kill than that. And nafany wants to follow it up. tabseN, luckily, will not go down without a fight. Create space now for Big to move through. They're looking to try and play with this through the B side. His teammates are a little far away from him, but he wants another one. But Shiro's quick to reposition. He's back here, strengthening and barricading the B defense.
And Tizian's the one who took the space, but he's got the bomb and he's all alone. He had no chance. Look at the remaining two players. CSGO and Crimbo were so far away. No help was ever coming, and now smoke denies access.
He's not in the position to capitalize upon that opportunity, although Shiro's missed his shot. This time, CSGO won't. He wants another one. This time, unfortunately, Shiro can't get the double and puts Crimbo into the clutch. A 1 versus 3 being played from all sides. He'll be finished off for a 9th round on Cloud9's board. I mean, we're looking at a position right now where Big constantly get the buys, Moses, but they're just not getting in the competitive positions.
Yeah, I really admire the play tabseN made trying to get them back into this round. When Shiro's spotted in mid with that kind of a peak, he knows he's usually the rotator over to this bomb site. He realized they got a kill on A ramp, and they know one was in Jaguar, so he knew he had some space in the bomb site, but how tough it is to find that follow-up kill to really secure things for your team. Put his best effort out there, fast-paced out mid. Cloud9's going to disappear behind the smokes and Molotovs. Not quite yet. They got to stand and fight. Shiro's got that as well. One more coming. Missed shot and a flashbang. That's too much to handle.
Under a lot of pressure, but they try and continue to follow through. But Axel holds under it all. CSGO left alone with the scout. So many angles to choose from. A 10th round now on Cloud9's scoreboard. And this is turning in to an absolute drubbing. Big is going to show up.
That's a sad banana.
That really is. Nice shot from Shiro. Put the pressure on him, but never really got out of control. And the frustration is starting to seep into the Big side.
I think a lot of that is this map. When you're getting shut down like this by aggressive plays, by passive plays, I mean, Cloud9's beat you no matter what defense they've come out with. It's so hard to find the winning recipe, so hard to shuffle through the playbook and find something that's going to work.
This is the advantage we were talking about. You start on the CT side of Ancient, especially on a map that has so many ramifications for the rest of your year. How many chances you're going to get? And IEM don't have the likes of Heroic and Na'Vi in attendance. This is a great opportunity, and it's a good start for Big in this round, but nafany snatched that right back again. They're coming through the cave side, and he's turned back. nafany's ready for it, just taking them down one after one. A big fight back again. CSGO and faveN in with a couple. faveN's pushed forward, he's pushed deep. interz is still on the B side. If they come into the B side, he's still going to be there.
Yeah, and they've had to go back and get the bomb, so they're spending a lot of time. Oh, this is so interesting. Exile, if he can just find this one kill, interz will have the round one for sure. 48 seconds. faveN waiting, and he's got it. Back turned. But remember, interz is lying in wait.
There's only one way they win it. On the Cloud9 side. It's if Big decide to hit into this B site. If they decide to go B in this round, this gives interz a shot. But if they push him from two sides, it should decrease the chances of him getting much impact.
Oh, nope.
He's tucked away. He's still got the element of surprise. interz is still in position. Okay, CSGO straight away to the headshot.
No fun from CSGO, no joy.
And no emotion, because Big realized that's just another round.
Yeah, not time to cheer just yet if you're Big. That's the first step. They haven't yet been able to take the second one.
Oh yeah, Barrel eventually was spotted. They started to realize, where is he?
Yeah, he's got to be somewhere. We haven't heard or seen anything. They paused for a long time. A good 30 seconds they waited in that round. 10-2. Look, I mean, as dire as it's been, if Big can win this round, look at the money for Cloud9. All of a sudden, you have an avenue to claw back into this game and give yourself just enough to play with in the second half. But Big need to have the second round in a row.
They need to find 5 rounds in this half, ideally. 10-5 half, you can't scoff at that on Ancient.
Hobbit's in trouble. They boosted up, and I think he spotted it that time. He wants nothing to do with that fight.
Contact with Crimbo, but the worrying part is for CSGO, he has to worry about 2 positions. Now Barrel spotted.
Oh no.
Crimbo rapidly racing after him, and CSGO's caught in an awkward spot. nafany, how many times have we seen him deliver? This time at 3K. nafany is impenetrable at the bottom of the B site, and interz will help him out. Just Tizian left, and Big, they just fall by the wayside. Single-handedly, nafany just taking away Big's opportunity to come back in this half.
And he gives one for the crowd as well. nafany, just like yesterday, incredibly impactful triple kills at the perfect moment. He knows they're going to stream through this smoke. He's ready. Quad kill overall on the round. That might be the one that finally buries Big.
Yeah, you could just see how frustrating it is not getting these rounds. You feel like you've come so close to let it slip in this fashion. CSGO, unfortunate, but he can't connect the shot for lethality. It'll just be damage towards Hobbit. Axel now coming out into middle. Barrel spotted for Crimbo. Starts to drop back, but he's caught and pulled into the open. Well played there from Crimbo to set up his teammates.
CSGO coming in next to Donut. No AWP on his hands. It's in Hobbits with the low HP. Back at the A bomb site to allow CSGO to be a little bit more mobile. tabseN trying to find how to maneuver his team across the map. Everyone's getting pulled away from the target. Big is setting this up nicely.
But interz is getting the info that they're not pushing through the red room because that smoke hasn't landed. So they're actually going to allow tabseN to move through, but the timing to allow tabseN into a strong position has worked out. interz is going over to try and help out in this B defense. In the meantime, tabseN starting to come around the back. interz finally considers it. Looks and spots him out. tabseN still alive though. Really trying to pull interz out of this spot. If he gets this pick, it opens up a huge opportunity because now Cloud9 have to focus on two fronts. And that gives the opportunity to go for the plant, but nafany again, the denier, and the flank from Shiro. He gets the lineup from behind. tabseN left alone, and he goes down as well. This is heartbreaking. Big just get close time and time again, but it is constantly snatched away.
Back-to-back perfect rounds for nafany. This time it's only one kill, but look at all the attention that's given his way. Allows Shiro, sets him up just perfectly. Cloud9 knocking on the door of the grand finals, 12-2 in this first half.
This is it, Big. 3 rounds is the best you can find in this first half. A 13-2 half just feels like an insurmountable task. Shiro has been impeccable. He takes up position at Temple. They took some control of A-man early, but have now alleviated it. Dropping back, dropping away. Setting their sights on B.
They haven't gathered a whole lot of information, although faveN's heard nafany and Hobbit running around, and obviously the smoke is up at the double doors.
Problem is here, you've got to deal with nafany.
Yeah, I was gonna say, he's just had all the answers. He's had every impact kill whenever it's needed. Now Hobbit's a little exposed now that this smoke fades, I'm not gonna lie, and if he misses the timing on it, he's in some real trouble.
Grimbo looking to phase the smoke. Oh, so quick. Quick to react. Axel's head gets popped, but interz is immediately there with a trade, and Big starts to move their way through the B side. This time they cancel out nafany. A perfectly placed flash from tabseN delivers the intended kill, and maybe this is their 3rd round. Bomb finally goes down. Hobbit starting to come back in, looking for the pick. Has picked up one, but it is 1 for 1. Elsewhere, faveN removing Shiro. Cloud9 down the player, trying to work their way back into it. Hobbit with another one. Sets up interz for the 1v2. He's gone into the cave fight. tabseN sees him, knows where he is, trying to lock him in, calling for his teammate to come and help, and they will at least close out a 3rd. It might not be enough for Big, but we're hoping for a miracle comeback for Big to get back into this. We'll have to see if that happens after the break.
Hey Future Pros! Back on Ancient, and this time with a smoke that should help you when taking the A side. This smoke will block off the CT spawn angle. To throw this smoke, line up with the middle of this brick. Aim up and put your crosshair over the top left of this brick. Then simply jump through the smoke. Just like that, the smoke will soar through the sky and land next to the side box, making it just a bit easier to take the elusive A side on Ancient. Good luck!
For me personally, I don't really mind. Like, it's emotional as well. Like, if he's an emotional person, then you rather maybe shout a little bit. For me, it's my most important thing that he also stays cool in the game. Like, you can shout maybe one round, but you need to stay focused to the game, the round after. This is something that he did. Obviously, he's really new to the game. He has like huge feelings for the game as well, and if he shouts to the game and maybe it affects also the opponent maybe in the worst way, we take it. Why not?
this is not something you can force because it's coming from the player. And also, for me, it's important, as also for tabseN said, that he's not losing his focus. And sometimes it's gonna, you're gonna scream, and sometimes it helps even that you are getting it out, then you can concentrate more again. And sometimes it's also good to stay in a good mood, in a good level of feelings. So yeah, I also don't care too much about that.
As I said, we have a lot of mistakes, and maybe because of it, we are sometimes some players can be scared to risk, for example. We just need more confidence, I guess, and then it will work like it works before.
Half of regulation is about to begin. It's Cloud9 versus Big. As we head into the second half of ancient Cloud9 12-3 up. It is looking very good for their chances of heading to the grand final in Dallas.
Yeah, this is looking almost insurmountable for Big entirely. I don't even know if they have a chance to get back. That first half was dominant so comprehensively from Cloud9. I don't know if Big even believe they can get back into it. Cloud9 just 4 rounds away from the grand final stage tomorrow, a best-of-5 series. ENTz awaits them. ENTz awaits the winner of this map. But man, this would have to be a special kind of comeback from Big.
Utility goes out towards the A site. Defending it is faveN from Temple. He'll peek out, attempting the first kill of play, but it isn't going to come through just yet. He's going to be under a lot of pressure. They've closed down the space. No kill yet from either side. As soon as I say that, Axel springs into action.
Nice idea with the pop flash. Exile, ooh, in the long hallway, taken down by the USP. Thankfully, Hobbit gets back into safety. Another nade comes out. Hobbit's gonna try and back away and find some new safety. Wrap around, Shiro's here waiting. There's the first kill for him, traded off by seresgN.
2v3, thanks to that kill from Hobbit. It's put Cloud9 into a very comfortable position because now Big have to focus on the CT player, and Hobbit is damn clean. Just seresgN, and as every second ticks on by, so do the dreams of Big of having a peaceful start. It is nafany to commit to the closure. 13-3. Cloud9 close to the curtain call here for Big.
Yeah, if you're Big, you just got to buy every single round until you win something. Every single round is going to be investment. You're not coming back from 15-3, so you lose this, you're buying again at 14-3.
Not a position anybody wants to be in.
No.
The thoughts of everything you've worked for, the opportunity that you're currently with, it's all going to start racing through your head that you might have just lost out on that. As the Cloud9 chance for send them home begin. The job is not done yet. Cloud9 still need to close it. But in this round, it's a miracle. faveN provides the first kill, nearly the second.
Yeah, almost delivers them something nice right out of the gates. Exile gonna chill here. nafany and Shiro gonna look for another option. interz joining up 4-on-4. Scout, 2 5.7s and a deagle remaining for Big. tabseN making the next play. Might have a chance, they're not looking, oh no!
No way, that sums it up really. An opportunity that looked perfect for Big. nafany was low in front of the pistol, would have melted.
He was doing some trigger discipline. He felt like he needed to. You can't blame him for it. Just an incredible response.
Tizian had a chance, but now under pressure, the body shot will land onto nafany. His low HP will melt away, and Tizian on the dig has struck for another. He's looking to strike Cloud9 out of this round, and he has to do it alone. 6 HP, peeks out, sees one close. They're putting pressure onto him. They damaged him up as well. He's on 6 HP.
They have a smoke as well. They could just block this off and say, whatever, have fun.
Yeah, that's exactly what they've done.
Yeah, I think they kind of want to prevent him from getting an AK-47 and running away, but Exile's just going to listen to the sound cues. Maybe spotted him over the smoke. Either way, tabseN goes down. Cloud9 just 2 rounds away now.
Big. You're in this position where you're looking at the scoreboard, you're looking at your money. It's rough. The decision is to elect for a couple of upgraded pistols.
Yeah, I don't think there's necessarily a right or wrong decision here. It's so far back, can't even be critical of it. nafany, Shiro, and interz to take control. Outside of the B bomb site, faveN finds an opening kill with the Molotov. That's when nafany gets activated. And Shiro just going to stroll into the B bomb site.
Forward, Axel happily takes the light through Crimbo. tabseN follows suit very quickly. faveN, just a matter of time before we'll see 15 rounds now added to the tally of Cloud9. So many opportunities presented to them to close this one out, to get their spot in the grand final. We're securing some more server time here, Big.
Yeah, for the moment. faveN just chilling. Cloud9 in the grand final. I don't know if anyone would have expected that. This was the event. It felt like everyone was starting to really have their opinions solidified that Cloud9 couldn't do it. That this roster just wasn't made to win in the biggest moments. Changing everyone's minds in Dallas.
Well, Big have decided to save for this buy. This is their last chance to battle against the crowd, to battle against odds, and try and stay alive. Cloud9 quick about it. Hobbit straight up the B lane. Dodges the nade because he's quick. It does a decent amount of damage to him, but the brunt of it avoided with how quick he was.
Hobbit streams out mid. There's an Opera to contend with. CSGO looking for a fight. He wants the man advantage, and he's going to lose it out. What a shot from Hobbit. nafany, though, oh, they're not ready for this. They're not prepared. They're all jumping up. There's the transfer down. Good trades. Exile gets both. And Cloud9 can taste the grand final stage.
interz takes down tabseN, and they're just 1 kill away. Crimbo fighting back, finding a couple. Still 2 stand. Crimbo goes back into the site, switches to the AK. But who else? It is Hobbit that books in the grand final spot for Cloud9.
That's got to feel good. The scalp of world #1 yesterday. Today they make it into the grand finals. It's been a long time coming for this team. It's been a lot of patience, a lot of hard work, and the payoff is almost here.
We're going to be looking down.